Hello. Welcome back to Caves of Cud. I missed you. I missed you. Oh, that's right, the Slumberling. It's been a couple of days since I played Cud. I have a couple of things to talk about. And I completely forgot. Our Rust Wells has a Slumberling just kind of hanging out. I would like to talk about the Slumberling. I want to do, why isn't it? Attack. Okay, why wasn't control attacking working? Control attack is not working, and I'm not sure why. Control and direction is supposed to be... Yeah, it's supposed to be like, you force an attack, basically. So I don't know why it's not doing that on enemies. Oh my god, that's a lot of mirthworms. Okay, it's working now. I just like to, I guess use control attack because it kind of is the ultimate command of just do it. Attack them. Don't question me. Maybe it's, you know, bad form. So, first of all, if you're joining me from, or have recently subscribed from Webtoons, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you enjoy my content. No, for real, thank you. That's awesome. I don't expect this is going to be everyone's cup of tea. That's an expression, you see. Tea is a beverage. I don't expect roguelikes or traditional roguelikes are many people's cup of tea. I think it is kind of niche, but I like to think that Cud is above the confines of what am I trying to say here? Of mainstream versus niche genre. Listen, I like Cud a lot. That's all I'm really saying. I think it's the best of its series, of its genre, in a lot of ways, and it's worthy of play, even if you are not a huge fan of traditional roguelikes. And I know, like, the unfortunate thing is you're watching me play this game and it's really not a lot to go by, right? You're just like, okay, you move around in a dungeon and you kill, right? That sounds like a lot of games. I've talked a lot about why I like Cud, but you know, I can't help but kind of wax poetic about it. Let me look at what this thing is that's headed down to kill me. What is it? A spark tick. Spark ticks are dangerous. They have an explosive, electrifying attack. So if I get close to it, which I'm gonna have to kill it, I want to slam it. I instantly killed it. Amazing. That was surprising. A good form once you've done something like that. I think it's Control W. No? Shift W? Yeah, Shift W. So my slam is, now that I've used slam, it has 27 turns to come back. I require 27 turns to come back. So it's good to wait that many turns, just in case, like, I walk down the hallway and there's something dangerous. I want to make sure I have all my things, all my attacks, all my abilities. So these are very good things that we've just found. So first of all, we found strange tubes. I'm going to talk about that in a second. We found a revolver. Revolvers are pretty good. I don't think they're very accurate, but they are pretty good. We'll consider using that. But the important thing is I'm actually gonna take a step back for a second. I'm gonna go into this room. We're gonna look at strange tubes. Let's have a look at strange tubes. Strange tubes. So there are a lot of a lot of artifacts in CUD. Now, our weird artifact is just another way of CUD telling me, hey, this is a thing that you don't know what it is. It could be really simple. It could be a box of crayons. It could literally be a box of crayons. And as far as your simple character, is aware of, it's a weird artifact. Could be the keys to the freaking spire or whatever. It could be some kind of doomsday device or something that rips, tears through temporal space. But for now, it's just weird. But there's certain things that they're slightly different. You still don't know what they are, and that's what strange tubes is. You can tell that it's strange tubes. Anyway, all I'm saying is that weird artifact, pretty much everything that you don't know what it is falls under that category, and then there are strange tubes. Strange tubes, let me have a look here. We're going to look at it. It's a puzzling artifact. I'm going to examine it. Yeah, it's a metal folding chair. You can reliably... strange tubes are always a metal folding chair. And metal folding chairs are kind of used I'll show you why. I've actually dialogued. I don't know, interacted, hung out. What do people do? I've hung out with one of the devs of CUD, and I might try and talk them into doing some kind of like let's play thing. I don't know. We'll see. But they taught me this one. Where is my chair? There it is. So we're gonna drop it. So now it's on. When we basically when we're occupying the same tile as the chair, we're actually sitting on it. I think. Let me just make sure. Sitting on metal folding chair. You can see that in the bottom left corner. And this is really funny, I think. But when you're sitting on a chair, you actually, in your stats, have a better ability of examining. I'm not sure where it is. Maybe it's intellect. Maybe it's It's more like you have a better chance of examining something without breaking it. So we're going to examine small turquoise tube. It's a love injector. Love injectors are very good. They are actually amazing. Let's examine this thing. Make some progress understanding the stun gas grenade. Amazing. Electrified iron dagger. We can sell that. Flaming bronze short sword. I'm a cudgel kind of guy. By the way, I'm actually going to do a little bit of editing on this episode. While I wanted to show you, there's a really good website. I believe it's called Iron Forge or whatever, for making characters and D&D characters. And their business model is you can make a character or a mini out of a bunch of model parts that they provide, and then you can buy the figurine. They'll basically 3D print it for you for a reasonable price, although I can't really afford it. But I did make a character, which I'm gonna display now, which is my interpretation, I guess, of like what generally my characters in CUD look like. Ooh, pump shotgun. Very nice. Flaming bronze battle axe. Amazing. Fungicide grenades. We'll probably sell those. I never want to get fungicide. We're very close to encumbered. So we've successfully examined all of our weird artifacts, and we can pick up our chair and we can carry on. So that's the useful thing about strange tubes. They look strange, but they're actually very helpful tubes. So we now have 200. Is it yards or meters? There's another sparking tick here. Kill? Nope, he electrified us. That's bad. Okay, I'm not gonna take any chances with those guys. And I didn't see, now I don't have Slam because it needs 20 more turns. We do have Conk though. Conk is very nice in that it doesn't need very much time. So let's do a wait for 15 turns. And we'll just carry on and we're gonna kill. And we've leveled up and this is very good. Now, I'm fairly familiar with Red Rock. Red Rock has a, more or less a bottom. It's got a kind of a finale. Oof, I hate these guys. All of the dungeons in I've mentioned this before. All of the dungeons in CUD are generated. What is this thing? I don't think I've ever seen this. Mechanical seed spitting vine. Ooh, that doesn't sound. I don't think I've ever seen that. They're more or less the same. They just spit seeds at you. The dungeons, in CUD are generated. There's a randomness, chaos to CUD. I hope that this is an albino ape, I believe. Tough. Oof, this could be bad. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do a slam. He's already up. All I'm really saying is that there is a predictability to CUD. Like, Red Rock might be different every time, but it's always where it is. Like, it's always in the same spot. This could be very dangerous. I might sprint. Injured. Wounded. He's stunned as well. Remains stunned. Very good. Badly wounded, and we killed him. Amazing. That is how we want our combats to go if we can manage it. And I should do the smart thing and rest. And I have all my attacks back. And we continue on. And an amoeba. I don't like amoebas. Amoebas tend to always... Ooh. Is that something that's doing a ranged attack? Shale. No, never mind. Okay, we're fine. The water confused me. It kind of looks like when a projectile hits you, is the splashing of the water. So these guys are not really as big of a deal as I made them out to be. I think they can be, but I think we're well beyond the level, where we have to kind of take them seriously. I think we're fine there. I'm not going to venture deeper. I think we should head back. I could venture deeper, but CUD is no. CUD is really about you gotta not cut your losses, but know when you are doing well, and know not to push your luck. Like walking this close to a slumberling. I hate that there's a slumberling right there. By the way, you can hit there's buttons for descend and ascend, and they will your character will automatically walk to the entrances or exits. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to Jopa, Yopa, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna sell a bunch of stuff. We're gonna complete our quest first. This is big stuff here. This is the most we've progressed in this series. That's a big deal. So take the wire. Yes, wire. Beautiful wire. Oh, before I forget or cease to care, I repaired an old recoiler for you. Use it whenever you wish to return to Jopa quickly. Now give me a few minutes alone to attach the wire. I will return. You have finished the step. Return to Archive of the quest. Weird wire conduit. Eureka. You have completed the quest Weird Wire Conduit. Eureka. Is he done yet? It's working. Genius. They said it couldn't be done. They said I was mad. They were all... What's this? What is that? Wait, it's repeating itself. Argive mumbles to himself for several minutes. Apprentice, come here. Something very strange has happened. The conduit is picking up a signal, some sort of repeating transmission. I cannot decipher it. However, I lack cryptogull eggs, and, well, never you mind. I have a great task for you, my apprentice. Do you accept it? Can I know what it is first? Very well. You must seek out Barathrum the Old. He is the eldest and wisest tinker alive. He lives with his followers, the Barathrumites, in the cavern called Gritgate, to the northeast, amongst the ruins of Cud. He will know what to make of the signal. Who are these Barathrumites? They are disciples of Barathrum. Mostly they are Urshib, like their mentor, mutant albino cave bears with quills to boot. 1,000 years ago, Barathrum and his kin crossed the Homs Delta into the heart of Cud. He has spent centuries fiddling with the tokens of antiquity in his underground workshops. If he cannot decipher the signal, no one can. I accept your task, Archive. Splendid, apprentice, splendid. I have recorded the signal onto this disc. You'll need to guard it with your life, I'm afraid. Also, I'll need to rig up a droid scrambler for you. The Barathrumites have programmed several way droids to guard the approach to Gritgate. With the scrambler, you'll have no need to worry about them. Wait there. Archive mumbles to himself for several minutes. There you go. Now off with you. May you live long enough to do my bidding. Away, away. You receive a droid scrambler, a stamped data disk. You have received a new quest, a canticle for Barathrum. I think one of the things I really do enjoy about Cud is just the language. It's like very poetic. It's fun to read. It's got something to it that I enjoy. So Gritgate is a big deal. It's a place of, you know, fairly large importance in Cud. I think any good or successful run starts with Gritgate. It doesn't, it starts there. You got a long way to go from there, but I think it's let me look at the map for a second. I wanna talk a little bit about my general knowledge of Cud without too many spoilers. Let me see, what's this? Rusted Archway, I've never been there. Gritgate, that's where we want to go. However, I don't think we're ready yet for Gritgate. I would like to be a little bit more confident of our skills and our abilities before we make that journey. Golgotha. I think I've made it to Golgotha. I think that is the farthest I've ever made it. What is this? Bethesda Susa. I might be misremembering. I don't know if I've ever made it to Bethesda Susa. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. Either Bethesda Susa comes first or Golgotha comes first. But either way, I've made it to one of these. And that was the farthest I ever made it. And it's no joke. So I won't want to do that unless I am very ready, prepared. I have never been to like almost anything past this place, basically. Kyakuya. Kyakuya. That's a hard word to say. That's a mouthful. I've been to Kyakuya, and it's a pretty cool place. I've kind of a little maybe dabbled in the... No, I haven't. I don't think I have. Anyway, I'm saying this because and I have made the 6-day stilt to the journey to the sorry, that was a mistake there. What is this place called? Yeah, 6-day stilt. I've been here. That might be our next destination, actually. I guess after Red Rock, we do want to go to Red Rock next. We could further explore... Oh, I didn't mean to... And now we're lost, huh? Yeah, That was a big boo-boo. I'm just like, I guess, telling you about the extent of my progression in this game, and that was like one run. Because I guess if I make it farther in this game, or if I progress, it'll be a big deal for me, and I hope therefore it'll be a big deal for you. Like, the Cud is a dangerous, like, kind of hateful place. Nothing likes you in Cud. There are very few things that mean you well. And so making it far, like progressing in a meaningful way, it really does. It's an adrenaline rush. I think this is true for all roguelikes. They have that rush. There's a certain fierceness to the progression, the difficulty. You know, everything. Ooh, there's a Croc here. I didn't even notice him. Everything wants you dead, and you know they will probably succeed in their venture, in their goals of murdering you. So, you know, to defeat that game that hates you so viciously, it feels good. It's like, it's honestly in some ways better than like any Dark Souls, or, you know, maybe not, I don't know, I can't speak about like Devil May Cry or anything like that. I haven't really played those games, but you know, there's a certain viciousness to roguelikes that I can appreciate, I suppose. So anyway, I want you to know where my journey has begun and ended, so that our journey, we can surpass that. We can get farther than that, and it'll mean something. I hope so. Anyway, so we're just like, I'm waiting to find my bearings. That I didn't mean to really do any kind of exploring here. I'm just kind of waiting until my character figures out, oh yeah, right, this is where I am. Fortunately, there isn't anything like really dangerous around here, and we're getting some weird artifacts and bandages, so honestly, you know what? Fine. And you know, Snapjaws are fine. What are we getting XP wise? We're only getting 5 XP from Snapjaws. They have now, we're past the need to kill every Snapjaw. Snapjaw brutes, 12 XP. They're not really that important either. So, you know, it would, you know, 25 XP from warlords. Okay, you know, that's fine. None of this is like, I'm not taking any of this for granted. And to be fair, a lot of Snapjaws can still do us great harm, can potentially kill us in, you know, a specific scenario. Like, for instance, if a Snapjaw had a fungicide grenade, I would be very upset. That would be terrible. Because then we would have to find a cure for a fungal disease. Crocs, I think, are still good. What are Crocs giving us? 37 XP. That's not great. Let's like level up. Hold on a second. We don't really have a lot of XP. I would like charge, I suppose. Charge could be very good. Maybe bows and rifles. Okay, so charge is a tactic. You receive no penalty to your DV when you sprint. That's a good thing to have. So maybe we'll take tactics. You know, for sure we will take tactics. And then on our next level we can take charge. And then in the far future we can take charging strike. I don't really have a long-term plan. I like to take attacks. Charge is a good thing because, as a melee user, I mean, we have ranged weapons, so I'm not gonna say we're completely at disadvantage. But like, the best thing we can do is reduce the, distance between us and the enemy, and then cleave them in half. You recognize the area and stop. Yeah, I recognize this. We're in Jopa. Good job. Well, anyway, we can sell our stuff. Let me sell some stuff. Let's go sell this. Sell this. We can sell this. I knew engraved things would be worth something. I'm gonna try not to take too much time here, because I understand watching someone do item management is not that interesting or fun. Those smoldered mushrooms are really worth. They're valuable. Witchwood bark. We can eventually sell grenades if we're hurting for money, but we're not really. Oh yeah, we have a ton of. I think this freezing bronze mace might be worth it. I don't know. It would be nice. I'm just realizing our friend here doesn't have a lot of water, so if we're gonna buy stuff, we gotta make sure we're getting something from him. So we could like, give me that weird artifact. Just straight up give me that 400 cost weird artifact, and I'm gonna give him some flaming this and engraved that and electrified this. And I mean, like, maybe it'd be worth it for me to take, use one of these electrified weapons, but my rule of thumb is to stay with the weapon that you've, spec'd out in. We have attacks and specs with cudgels, so therefore I am staying with cudgels if I can help it. Sturdy. We're gonna sell the short bow. This stuff we're gonna keep for now. I would like to eventually get wooden buckler abilities, because wooden buckler abilities are really cool. It's so satisfying when something hits you and you block it. I think there's like a specific sound effect. Okay, we are actually might have to sell. Oh no, we're good. I think we actually need more stuff from him. Let's take this weird artifact. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, can we look at this woven tunic? We'll finalize this first. You have to pony up 4 drams of fresh water. Ooh. Let's have a look at this. I'm pretty sure this is something we already got. Yeah, we read that one. I don't know if you saw it there, but just take my word for it. We read that one. So now we have some new artifacts to check out. Does he have any more ammo? He has shotgun shells. Those could actually be very good. Let's go ahead and take those. Yeah. So we have lots of water. We're flush for water. Let's see if we have any secrets that we can trade with our friend here. Oh, I forget his name. Elder Iruded. Ah, I have a secret to share with you. The location of the lair of Yakahaltul, legendary Croc. Yeah. Nice. It's not a very good secret, but we got, some reputation with the villagers with Joppa, and that's good. Does he have anything good? He's got some books, but books are very expensive. I'll talk about books when they become relevant. Ergo when we get one. I was watching someone. I have been doing a little brushing up a little bit on my CUD tips and tricks, I guess, and you can safely rob people in Joppa without incurring the wrath. You have to just close the doors and make sure they can't see you. We could possibly do that. I don't know. It may be advantageous, but I kind of don't want to be a jerk. But maybe that's naive. I think... Oh, this is Snapjaw Town? I think we should probably take that off the map, because I'm pretty sure I rated that sufficiently. We could check out the lair. There were some freezing frogs at that lair, as I recall. Let me have a look at my journal here. Yeah. This could be potentially dangerous, but I kind of want to do... I guess we should hit the Red Rock. That's probably our next quest. Like, we're probably over-leveled, to be quite honest. For Red Rock. Red Rock's not too bad. But that's speaking as, you know, someone who's not very good at this game. Okay, so already this is worth it, as long as we don't die. As long as we don't die, this is worth it. Also, should I equip that freezing bronze? So this is 2 damage. So it says small trinket, that just means we don't know what it is. What that is actually a battery. We can take out, or replace it. We actually have a battery, we have a solar cell, so that replenishes its energy as long as we're out in the sun, which is pretty cool. We could, replace it with a lead acid cell. I'm honestly curious to examine that. Where is it? I should really organize my stuff. Small trinket. Let's just examine it. Who cares if it breaks? Chem cell. I'm not sure. Well, obviously it requires chemicals, I guess, but I'm not sure what that means. So, what are we using right now? We're using a steel mace, which is 2d2 damage. We can replace it with a bronze mace that has a freezing effect. We're gonna go ahead and put that back on there. So we can just like honestly roll with it for a little while, see how that goes. Hopefully it freezes things and we, overall we do more damage. Is this a weapon rack? Iron longsword. Well, we got an artifact. Artifacts are always worth taking. Haha. Croc. We should, I just want to check. Freezing, bronze. The croc doesn't penetrate your armor with their bite. We are doing low damage, but we killed it, so that's the important thing. They're missing me a lot. I haven't really frozen them yet, so let's look at this shrine. Mexipur, the briny progeny of succulents. After abstaining from drinking water for 6 days, Mexipur cemented her friendship with nomads by marrying Akilatara. I feel like we did read that one before, so this is a shrine depicting that event. Oof. Okay. Oh, this is the legendary Croc. This is the one. We're in the lair of this creature, and now it is here. So let's go ahead. We'll try a conch first. The pool of bloody salt. What? Did I do something wrong here? No, target the Croc, you silly fool. There's nothing to slam for... Is this thing not hostile to me right now? No, it is. This is very strange. Okay, can we conch it now? There we go, we conked it. And he's stunned, that's great. Still remains stunned. Not stunned anymore. Legendary creatures are potentially very dangerous. Shook off days, okay. We want to do a slam now? Nope, we missed. Okay. Just continue as we are. I'm missing a lot. This is very bad. Critical. He cracked my leather boots. That means they're not as effective right now. Let's do another conk. I think I hit it, but is it stunned? Is the question. Remain stunned, okay. I am comfortable using, oh, is it stunned or did it shake off days? That's the question. I am comfortable using a salve if it comes to it, because killing a legendary creature is, you know, very worth it. But, I don't want to if I don't have to. Our stuns are you know, this is why I like the cudgel, is because it gives you quite a lot of advantages. So we're stunning it a lot, and that is allowing us to get a lot of extra hits in. I think no, it's still stunned. And it's taking, it takes one. I don't know, is the freezing doing anything? He's wounded. He's up and he's doing damage to me. Quite a lot of damage. Let's conk him again. I missed. That's the worst, when you miss with your attack. Okay, we're kind of in danger zone territory. Do I want to run? Or do I want to stay and salve? He's so close to death. How many salves do we have? Alternatively, we could try and hit him with a love injector. Love inject. This is the interesting thing. So if we hit him with a love injector, this will make him friendly to us for a little while, and then we can do, I think, we can do a water ritual with him, and this will make us friends to the crocodiles, maybe? You know, it's hard to say. What is this? No active effects. Well, that's what you said about the salve injector, but I know that's not true. What if I just look at it? Okay, that's the way. That's the way. Let's look at that. Gives us strength, temporary hit points, moves, negative move speed. You cannot feel pain. You are immune to fear. You suffer 1% of your maximum hit points and damage each round. That doesn't sound good. And then what is a rubber gum injector? Electrical resistance. That makes sense. I really don't want to use a salve injector, but I'm going to. Your reputation with unshelled reptiles decreased by 210. You are now despised by unshelled reptiles. That's what I say. It's like, you know, when you kill a legendary creature, you make enemies, but you do also make friends. I have now almost good relationship with the Hindran of Bela. I'm not sure what that means, I'll be honest, but, you know, I'm not gonna look a, you know, gift friend in the horse. What? Excuse me? Anyway, we killed the legendary Croc for this, you know, lair. That's, you know, a big deal. I'm surprised we didn't level. Hold How much XP did we make? How do I... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to scroll up. To see how much XP we got. Is there a way to check? No, that's the log. Hold on, journal. Sorry, I know this is probably not very interesting. I'm just curious how much XP we got. Because it seems to me we did not progress very much. Hardly worth the salve, to be honest. I mean, we did get some artifacts, and who knows, one of those artifacts may be a salve injector. The sprouting orb refuses to speak to you. Okay. So we have drams of cider. Painted glass bottle. 5 drams of cider. A vessel of exquisitely blown glass. The style hints that it originates from the coast of fuming Godsea on the far side of Malgrailles, and that it was likely exported by the Dromads. Cider adds simple quickness-based effects to cooked meals. Ah, sounds like it could be good. Depicts a painted with scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Sudreduct. Sudreduct. While stark naked in freezing temperatures, Sudreduct cemented her friendship with frogs by marrying Mamea. To honor the affair, the frogs bestowed upon Sudreduct a wedding gift they called Wed's Cohort Frog's Gift. That makes sense. You know? Oh, is it plus? So I can plus to scroll down. I don't know how heavy this jug is, but I'd kind of like to obtain it. It's 6 pounds. This is not owned by you. Are you sure you want to take it? Yeah. The way is blocked by some plant matter. Have I made a terrible mistake? I feel like the plant that was in that room, that this cider was theirs, and I just stole that plant cider. And they tried to stop me from escaping with some feeble attempt of like growing vines to replace the door, but it didn't work because, you know, I have a big scary mace that electrifies things. Okay, we got more cider. It's just cider. We could consolidate our cider. Hold on. So we could, there's actually multiple bottles of cider here. Okay, so what we could do is pour. Yes, we want to pour. Pour into another container. The painted one. Yeah. And now it's empty. We can do the other one. So we're going to pour into another container. This one. Yes. So we're stealing cider. This is great. We've broken into the lair of the sentient Crocs, and we're stealing their booze. You know, this is what you call an adventure. Pretty sure I have fully explored this dungeon. You're famished. Yeah, I guess we are famished. Hold on. I mean, that's gonna mark the end of this episode. We defeated a lair, and we also completed the quest of Rustwells. This is a big deal. This is very good. What I might do, I might rename some of the episodes I've already done, and as well as this one. And, you know, now that we actually have a character going now, what I'll do is I'll actually name, instead of just like episodes of CUD, also include the name of the character that we are, you know, playing as. So, you know, if you don't want to care about this specific playthrough or this specific character, then, you know, you don't have to watch it. But, you know, that means you can watch future episodes. If I start, you know, if this character inevitably dies and I start a new game. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying. If you are, you know, hit the like button. Do it. I'm sorry. Sorry.